Welcome to the Empowered Aging Podcast. Your host is Michelle, a physical therapist passionate about helping older adults stay active, mobile, and independent. Let's dive into today's topic.
Welcome to the podcast. Today I have a very special guest, my own mother, who many of you have heard me talk about. And recently we went and celebrated her 89th birthday in Vietnam. And I promised you all that you would actually get to meet her and hear her words and what she thought of the trip. So I want to start off with that because I know that's was a question a lot of people asked me. How did you do on the trip? Did you love it? All that.
You mean the trip on the
To
airplane?
Vietnam. No, I mean the whole
no.
vacation
Okay.
in
The
Vietnam.
vacation, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. I do not regret it. I would go back, but I will not go back because I don't like to go back to the same place. I'm
And
just like my mother.
so you started this practice of celebrating in a different place maybe 5 years ago. This is maybe our fifth or sixth trip abroad. Why did you decide? Because you used to just throw yourself a party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you decide to?
I needed to see more. I needed an excuse to travel because I wanted to go. And just to let you know, I have something in my mind.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Okay, guys, she might be revealing something I haven't even heard.
Yeah. Pete, you know my student Pete?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Pete is going to the Azores Island.
I don't even know where that is.
They belong to Portugal,
Okay.
and they are off of Portugal in the Atlantic,
Uh-huh.
in the Atlantic Ocean. And I we we studied Italian. I teach Italian. So what we did is to go to the Italian information of the Azore Island. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
Ah, beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, but
And
you
there are
can't.
3 islands.
Okay, but you can't do that for your 90th birthday.
No,
You're having a
no,
big party here.
for the 91.
Oh, okay, so 90th birthday will be here. Big
Yeah.
party with your friends. So when you turn 91, that's when you're going to Azore Islands.
Azores Island, the
Okay,
3 islands.
you heard it here first with me. Okay. All right. So what I really wanted you to tell people is kind of about your lifestyle, how you can be so active when you're 89, because many of the people I tell about you can't believe you're doing this when you're so, 89.
I don't know, but I think it's because I always traveled.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came to the States in 1964 from Italy, I did travel to many places in the United States in order to know the country. Then, with my husband, we decided to work overseas. And so the first assignment for my husband was to teach math at, uh, at the base in Naples.
Yeah.
And so we went to Naples for 2 years.
And then moved to Turkey and then
And
Japan.
then Turkey, then Japan. And then Japan was longer because we liked it. 6 years in Tokyo area and 19 in Okinawa. Because in Okinawa, because I was involved in a coral reef study. So I studied a coral reef at the university in Texas A&M in Galveston, and then in Australia did
So
some research.
tell them, what does that have to do with how active you are at 89?
Because for me it's very, very normal to travel and to go around and explore.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious about how people live. And in Vietnam, I was not interested in seeing many monuments and so on. I was interested in the people, to meet the people. I met the people through Valentina. I met people through Andrea, friend of my brother. I met people living in the building.
Okay, I want you to tell them the story, because this illustrates how she meets people and how she establishes many of these relationships. So tell them, without going on too much, about how the woman that you talked to on the plane, on your first
on a
plane.
To Qatar, that we have to come back, but that's another story.
It's a whole nother story. Yeah.
And I met a teacher from a private school in Vermont, and oh my gosh, she was so nice. And as soon as she heard I was going to
Vietnam.
Saigon,
Mm-hmm.
to Ho Chi Minh, a new name, and she said, "You have to call Valentina." Valentina was my best friend, my best student in Vermont. Oh, I really like her very, very much. So here is the phone number. Call Valentina. And I did immediately after I arrived. And Valentina was wonderful. She came to see me. She introduced me to her family. She introduced me to Kao, a specialist on massage,
Reflexology, though.
Reflexology type of massage. Not acupuncture, but just the touching and rubbing with the chemicals and so on. And so
from this one woman on an airplane on her way to Vietnam, she met all these other people, who then she hung out with while she was in Vietnam, who helped her navigate around so that she wasn't
gave
alone.
me a lot of information. And one thing I will never forget is she likes Vietnam because the Vietnamese are happy. She was born in China, and was also went to school. She was until she was 27. She lived in China, and she said Chinese people are unhappy. Vietnamese are happy people.
We're
And
very
I
happy.
really think they are. And very helpful, very honest. When Valentina would come, would leave the car, not the car, she didn't drive the car, motorcycle. A cycle down on the street, key on, helmet on, and no problem. After she visited and we went out and ate and so on, the car was still there. I mean, the
Motorcycle.
motorcycle was still there. The helmet was still there. And to me, it's very impressive.
Yeah.
And also, they are very, very sweet. And when I was hesitant in crossing a busy street, they would take my hand and cross cross with me. I mean, that's
Yes. So when you're not traveling, which is maybe half the time, when you're not traveling and around town, how do you stay active? What do you do to
oh,
busy yourself?
uh, I'm usually very active, moving around. I love shopping. The shopping here and there and so on.
Uh-huh.
But also on Sunday, I have a student, an Italian student, who I teach Italian, and he comes at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we go and explore different parts.
Mm-hmm.
And always speaking Italian,
Mm-hmm.
practical Italian. And then we come back about 5 o'clock. We usually do the minimum is
5 miles of walking.
5 miles.
It's a lot of walking.
But we usually do more than 5, 7, 8 miles.
So you're exercising yourself physically by
Okay.
walking, then you're also exercising yourself cognitively because you're doing this teaching of the other
Okay,
language.
teaching another language, plus I attend the classes, um,
Exercise.
exercise class for older people,
Mm-hmm.
and 3 times a week, 3 hours a week.
Good. All right.
Then I am one thing that to me is very important are friends,
Mm-hmm.
and the friends need to be cultivated. I mean, you cannot just one time make a friend and then forget for years. No, you have to invite them. I have lots of dishes, lots of passion to cook because I love to cook, and always an excuse coming from Vietnam. Oh, you have to try pho. You have to try
Pho.
pho. Okay, pho is not language is not my forte, and you have to try to mix the fish and the ocean with the land, the fish with the meat.
Speaking of cooking, do you ever follow a recipe?
I get some idea, but then I cannot follow. That's why I cannot bake.
That's true.
I am.
That's true. Yes. So you're a big
One time,
experimenter.
yes. And one time with my mother, I was trying to make a cake. It was completely flat.
It never
Another
cooked.
one.
It never cooked. It was like raw the whole respect.
But we just look at each other and start
Laughing.
laughing and laughing and laughing because we
What
didn't
else could
care.
you do? Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't care
No. No.
we didn't care about sweets.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. But cooking,
Yeah.
you're very creative with your cooking, as you are with a lot of things that you do. So you like to entertain.
Then for my mind, I like to write. And I'm writing lots of memories that I have of teaching overseas. I taught in so many countries besides Japan and Italy and Turkey. I taught in many different islands. Uh, uh, Probably people don't know Dio Garcia, Kwajalein,
Yeah, a lot of exotic places.
very exotic because we have also Lake and Heath and in England and so on. Because we have U.S. has military bases around the world, many different places. I also taught in Saudi Arabia twice, and
Yeah.
so on.
So besides these islands that you want to go to, is there any other place left that you are? Because you've been
Not for the
so many
time.
places.
Not for the
Time
time
being.
being. I'm concentrated on Azores.
Oh, tell them how you're going to celebrate 90.
Oh, but a big party. A big party at the Hyatt Hotel. And it will be 1 hour cocktail from 5 to 6. And the Tatiana from, you heard the Tatiana.
Oh, who came and played for you. She's a musician.
From a
She's going to
musician.
play at your party?
She's going to play and sing.
Okay.
But just at the cocktail hour.
Okay.
Then we move to the room, a big room, where we will be about 50 people or so. And there we'll have a DJ, because the DJ will play for when we go through the buffet, and then dance.
Dancing. No party is complete without dancing.
Dance.
Yes. Mom loves to dance.
I'm going to have a very dramatic
Entrance?
entrance on a chair.
Again?
Again.
Okay, she's done this before with a umbrella. Okay, again. Okay.
With the chair is going to be up by two
strong men who are going to carry you
tuxedo.
in. Who will carry you in.
Yes, to carry me in. And when I'm up, I'm going to have my philosophy of life.
Okay.
My philosophy of life, and with a glass of Prosecco in one hand.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. All right. So, along those lines, is there...
Then I give a book.
Oh, and then you're going to give out the book that you're writing.
I'm writing a book with my stories, and interesting story, not in a chronological order, just what
Random stories.
random. And then I will publish it myself because nobody wants to hear my story, except
You might be surprised, but
my friends. And I have wonderful friends who love me, and I love them. And then I will give it to each one of them, actually each couple, if they are a couple, and with all signed and dedicated and so on.
mm-hmm.
But this is also good because it keeping my mind
Yeah.
active.
How do you want to be remembered?
Oh, I never thought about that.
Like
It's a
what?
crazy person. Unusual.
Like unusual. Okay. If there's any life lesson that you could pass on.
Be active, curiosity, do everything, don't stop, always move,
Physically and mentally.
physically, mentally, and make a lot of friends. And be with friends because there is energy there. I give energy to my friends, but also they give energy to me.
Yeah.
And
surround yourself with positive energy.
Oh yes. Oh, if the people have a negative energy, I move away because what happened is I give a lot, but it's just like a well with no bottom. They just my energy goes down and doesn't help, and I am without.
Yep.
No,
No. It's positive energy. Goes both ways.
because we uh, we get she will give they will give me and I will give it them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, goes both ways.
And I like to entertain. I really and what I always try to do is to have a new people.
Yes, I remember that growing up. We always had strangers,
Always a different people.
especially the holidays.
Some people don't like that.
No, yeah.
But
No, you do.
but I do.
Mm-hmm.
So they are they come to my place and okay, they have if they don't have to invite. And actually, as a matter of fact, I'm not invited by many people. But
But
I don't count.
but I don't think other people entertain as much as you
That's
do.
right.
That's the thing.
They
just don't.
For me, it's a very natural.
Mm-hmm.
I also learned from my mother, who was getting everybody from the street,
Pretty much.
and so for me, it's very natural.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not counting on them to
Reciprocate.
return, to
Yeah.
reciprocate. No.
No, because
If they want, fine. I enjoy their company. If they if they don't enjoy my table and they
yeah, they
come
wouldn't
back,
come.
they won't come, or I will not invite them a second time because they are boring.
Well, that's true.
I don't like boring people.
I know. Okay. Thank you, Mom, for
You're
sharing your
welcome anytime.
sharing your thoughts. Well, hopefully you've now gotten a better glimpse of who my mother is. So when I give you these stories, you can put a face
Yeah.
to the name and to the story and understand a little bit more
And
of
when
why
I
I
have
push
the
you.
When I have the book and you can read
I can
story.
share some stories, but this this is the energy that I want all of you to strive for, to have, to live, to really live your lives.
Live.
That's what it's all about.
Because there is energy. Energy is everywhere.
Yes.
Use it. And I find that more energy I spend, and more I have.
Yes, that's true.
If I am, not very open, I'm quiet, don't have energy. But as soon as I move,
You feel more energy. Exactly. That's why we exercise, we go, and we feel better. So, same thing physically and mentally.
Go.
Go.
And a very important thing, have fun. Have fun. Because fun is energy. It's good energy. Have fun.
So, come to my classes and you'll have fun. On that note, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us today. If this episode helped you learn something new, we hope you'll share it with someone who could benefit as well. Until next time, keep moving, stay strong, and take care of your body.